Alrighty. Move this off to the side a little. Hi. Enter a nightmare by bounding stone the right and right past the 3 ways. One thing I'd like them to do is kind of change how clear the text appears. I don't know, maybe that's just me equipping it poorly. You know, one thing I do want to go check out. Where's Yu-nee? Let's see if Nicole needs help. Oh, starting to get scared of stun lock. I was soft locked again. Oh. Alright, I'm supposed to read it. Most of the devices, including me, have been deliberately tampered with. Although Master is the only one with this permission, it looks like an unknown cause seems to have intervened. Since when? Yes, a typical robot, 86 days ago. Based on this device, 16 years ago. I confirm that the time axis of this device has changed during the dimensional travel process. I will check the device again immediately after the conversation is over. Seems quite long ago. It seems that the problem occurred in the process of dimensional travel. This is a very serious and significant defect. Resyncing the time based on my hardware has failed. Failed? Affirmative. My hardware has also been running for over 16 years. I just received a maintenance order from the Master. Would you like to accompany me? Let's go. Discuss Nicole's condition with Yu-nee. I'm sure pass is fast around here. Logical error. So, something I have to talk about later is I watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2 yesterday. Really, it was the last showtime of the night in my local theater. I had the theater all to myself again. I'm pretty confident the theaters were like packed earlier in the day, but it's been a while since the movie came out, so I think that's part of why. I'll talk about it in a bit. Logical error. Nicole and Maho, welcome. Nicole was also worried because the machine suddenly became strange. Yu-nee confirmed. Hello, Yu-nee. D. Including a comprehensive overhaul of the main device. Recovering of the code of conduct logic backbone is also required. Don't worry, Nicole. I'm on it. Nicole also had problems. Was Nicole designed to be an assassination robot? No way! Nicole was designed to be my parenting and lab assistant. Really? But hardware... I It's made for Mars environment. Mars? Yes, the humanity's first exoplanet colony, without any laws. As there are no laws, regulations, and taxes, many private companies have entered Mars. And now it is a great planet with the largest companies and factories in mankind. What does Mars have to do with it? There's no laws, so assassination and kidnapping are common. Who decided not to make laws? You know what? I think I know what happened. The companies probably got there first and did their utmost to forbid any lawmakers from entering it as much as possible. And forbid any laws from being made. The only laws that are there are probably laws forbidding the creation of other laws. If normal robots are a shield, she's a spear. I thought she'd be a shield, but okay. She's not even that packed. Oh. As in she's simple. I see. I think Mars is the reason why robots are weird. I did not make her violent. You made her from the start? My father helped me with her hardware, and the software was coded little by little. Little by me. It took 5 years. Nicole, sync is done. Confirmed recovery to pre-distress, minus 147-day version. Also, I reaffirm that my purpose is Eleni's bodyguard and research assistant. Correct. Now it seems like you're all good. All other things are good too. Thank you, Master. What about the time synchronization? If the time was different, the space would be different, so we couldn't have met, right? The nightmare is a strange place, but I think these basic parts are still kept there. Thank you for confirming it. I will wait until the next order. I'm going to play some video games now, so please get some snacks for me. Are you in? I'm okay. I have something to talk about with Nicole, though. I see. Nicole, I'll call you if I need anything else. This place is a bit packed, so go to your place for now. Confirmed. I will wait in my place then. See you soon, Eleni. Ooh, ever since that soft lock, I've been nervous.
Konnichiwa. 今日もよろしくお願いします.
Alright, talk to Nicole. Maha, this matter is critical. It's been confirmed after the update by my master. Thought everything was fine. Previously, judgment was withheld due to the possibility of data corruption. However, after restoring this device with the backup data, it looks like my creator is not Eleni. Then Eleni's father? Unsure. To be precise, the person who designed my personality was her. But my update history dates back to 29 years ago. In other words, the one who first designed my code of conduct is not Yu-nee. An error occurred about the creator settings. I'll handle the error first. The true creator is not her? Affirmative. First, I will review all the possibilities and then report back to you. Thank you for your help. So we didn't solve anything today. Most problems cannot actually be solved. We only find results that might be favorable to someone. I want to thank you for this too, Maho. Please accept it. I didn't do it for this, but thank you. Thank you for accepting it. I hope we can continue our friendship. Let me know if you need more help. Thank you. Solid obsidian, very sharp obsidian that is hard to break.
Konnichiwa. 今日もよろしくお願いします.
Oh, another quest. Hello, Maho. Do you have time? Did you find the answer? Unfortunately, not yet. Some specific device might be able to help. Do you remember the corrupted analyzer? That automatic door? You mean Eddie? Affirmative. This device was built for extensive data collection and analysis, and has been in possession since Mars. If I can access this device's database... I can also obtain data prior to Eleni's birth, but I destroyed it already. There's no time in the nightmare. Entering the nightmare is like stepping into a play on repeat. Meaning no matter how many times you destroy Eddie, the moment you enter it, Eddie will always be waiting for you. So because we didn't take Eddie out of there, he's stuck in a time loop? Does sound terrifying, huh? Yes, that's why we must remove all the nightmare corrupted parts. If not, we will just be a doll that repeats the same action infinitely. Dana said something similar to this before. Her advice could be more accurate than mine. However, since most of your body composition is a soul, it is assumed that you are less affected by the nightmare. So, could you help me out once again? Sure, I'll get you that database. Thank you. Oh boy. Destroy Eddie in the realm of obsession to secure the database and deliver it to Nicole. Thankfully, I don't have to do that. Man. These Nicole's quests are kind of severe. But it looks like Stein's might start to reach that too. Oh, no. May had a rough past too. Man, all these girls really suffered, huh? You're back, Maho. Is everything okay? Yes, and I got the database you wanted. Incredible. Thank you for succeeding in this dangerous mission. Can you give me some time to analyze the data? It doesn't work right away like most of the times? Negative. The sheer data volume alone will take some time, even at my processing speed. Separating corrupted data, proceeding with the analysis. Should I come back later? Finished. It didn't solve my logic error, but I have identified the cause of the error. Yeah, she didn't exactly specify how much time. While initializing the corrupted memory, my memory search limit has been lifted. Did you find something different than before? Affirmative. I cannot doubt that my first designer was Yu-nee. That's how I was designed. So the person who made you for her. That is my guess. My creator, for some reason. I was made to believe that Yu-nee created me. I do not know the intent nor purpose. This is getting weird. There is one thing we can try. If you hack me, you can access even the local history that I cannot access. But for this, I need a facility that can separate me and maintain power, and also communications. Did we ask Yu-nee? Negative. This is a process of doubting my creator. It is an act of treason. Even this conversation is being barely performed through exception handling. We should wrap it up for today. Thank you for your help. See you soon, Nicole. Thank you. This is the reward for the mission. Thank you again. Thank you too. Contaminated metal. Movement speed plus 15, attack speed plus 20. Ooh. 15% attack speed plus 20. Negative. A necklace made by weaving together contaminated metal fragments. Let's see if she's got anything more she wants us to work on. Nope, she does not. Now let's ask the same thing of Ellen. Oh, she's outside. Somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh, a quest. Good morning. Have you come to upgrade your gear? That was very intriguing. A weapon that can damage shades. I didn't exactly come here for upgrades. Shades just die when I beat them up. Really? That's a bit disappointing. Not sure if you know, but it's not that easy to damage shades. They don't really have vital points or get tired. I thought the weapon had something to do with it. Well, the gun you gave me before is very useful. Gun? Did I ever give you a gun before? Stein gave me the gun you gave her. Of course I trust Dana. What? Dana? Wait, is this that amnesia you get if you stay too long in the nightmare? Am I becoming the Shade too now? You might need a checkup. Well, if she says so. But there's a possibility it's amnesia that has nothing to do with the nightmare. I'm afraid I'll have to pay a visit to Nicole. Can Nicole help? Nicole can perform first aid and body modification surgeries. In case I suffer a fatal injury, if there's something wrong with my body, Nicole will be able to know right away. So if Nicole's rather primitive as far as robots go, it makes me wonder, like, what were the other robots on Mars like? Probably not as far worse than these shade robots, but it's scary to think they were, like, probably as strong as Eddie. Or worse. She's prepped for the worst. She's prepared for the worst. Preparing against assassination and terrorist attempts is common on Mars. Anyway, I should go right away. I'll go with you. Conduct a health checkup for Yu-nee with Nicole. Oh, wait. Oh, she's right there. Okay, duh.
こんにちは。今日もよろしくお願いします。
Interesting. I wonder if the problems these two have are linked in some way. That was the FNAF 2 movie. Ah, yes. I was gonna wait until there wasn't dialogue for me to talk about it, but there's been constant dialogue. It was, long story short, and I'll elaborate after the dialogue is done, and we get to the gameplay. It was a massive improvement in every single way. It kind of, how scary it is sort of falls off in the second half, but I think that's for understandable reasons regarding the sets. But, are you okay with me spoiling it? Did it actually feel like a horror movie now? It did. It did. It really felt like a horror movie. Much, much more. The first one always felt like it was holding back in just about every spot in the movie where it could have been scary. The second one, yeah, still feels like it's holding back a little bit, but it's kind of excusable when it does. Especially because in the first half of the movie, it actually does a really good job at being scary. So when it kind of falls off, it's, I think, excusable because, you know, they probably did the best they could. If they didn't, then the first half of the movie wouldn't have been so good. Light spoilers, nothing major, please. Okay. I'm gonna have to... Well, I'm still gonna do this after this dialogue stuff is done, but... Yeah, again, long story short, it's a much better horror movie. It's still kind of like a horror movie for kids. It doesn't go all the way. It's, despite being made by Blumhouse, you're not getting something on the level of, like, Terrifier or something. But you know when someone died, you know? No gore. Oh, there's gore. But it's kind of very light gore. Nicole, checkup. Hurry. Command confirmed. Checkup procedure initiated. Please tell me any issues you have. I think I've lost some memories. Even though Dana said there's nothing wrong, I believe it was stress or trauma that affected my memory. Amnesia seems to be more common than I thought. Emergency confirmed. Checkup initiated. Oh, under her skirt, oh! Oh, that got a laugh out of me. Everything good? Seems everything looks good. Affirmative. Could you explain your issue to me? I received Yu-nee's gun from Stein, but she doesn't seem to remember it. What I'm saying, I don't remember giving a gun to Stein, and she supposedly gave my gun to Maho? It's been confirmed that Stein has been contaminated by the nightmare, though it's possible she's been affected by it. Yeah, I was starting to wonder, like, maybe it's just Stein who remembered wrong. Before confirming my hypothesis, I will cross-verify Yu-nee's memory and mine. Proceed? That's a piece of cake! As a 9-year-old gift, I received a laboratory and a gravitational accelerator. which I analyzed dimensional coordinate values based on gravity with you and Eddie's help. I accidentally discovered the singularity of dimensional coordinates. And we got lucky because Eddie devised an experiment to warp documents to those coordinates. Then I made a prototype with a design device. Luckily it worked. Wait, how do we get on this topic? Wish I was that smart when I was 9, though. I get so jealous of anime characters. They just casually brag, like, oh yeah, I was on the level of a superhuman when I was, like, a toddler. Oh man. Life must have been good like that. So something's not right. I thought it would have taken at least 20 years of research to find a clue. Both Eddie and the design device produced successful results at once. Perhaps the memory related to the dimensional travel has been distorted? After comparing your memories with mine, they are the same. After just 10 months of research, you devised a basic theory of dimensional travel utilizing other dimensions and a prototype teleporter based on it. I admire you. You weren't just a gifted child in it, Eleni. No matter how smart I am, no, it's more like AI is smarter than me. Then, did I really acquire the skill of dimensional travel with AI? I'm just 10 though. She's 10? She's 10? Damn! Why she look like Dr. Yeah, she does look a little like Dr. Egg, like movie Eggman. I just noticed that. Interesting. Oh, fan artists! Artificial intelligence is also a tool. It is up to you to use the tool and get the result. Exactly, Nicole! If this is revealed, other successors might try to assassinate you, though this will be kept hidden. Though the assassination part is inevitable. Assassination and terrorism is a Martian tradition. Still, unless my memory is distorted, maybe Stein is confused about something? But I did get a gun from her. I recommend talking to her directly. Since I also got contaminated by the nightmare, I can't be of much service for the incident that happened after entering the nightmare. If you say so, I think I should talk to her. Good work, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Eleni, Maho, please find me anytime for anything. I'm like, is it just me, or does this kind of jump around with topics sometimes? It's gotta be just me. I mean, my attention span hasn't been the best lately, but I don't know, man. It's like we were talking about how she got a gun, and then her memories, and now, oh, and then this is how she found out about dimensional travel. Like, oh, we were talking about where the gun came from. How was that relevant?
こんにちは。気をつけて入ってください。
Maybe the game just isn't written well. It feels like it, but I try not to blame the source material first. That's more like a last resort for me. Because I'm kind of used to making a lot of mistakes. So that's kind of my first thought. And you can see it a lot in my gameplay. If something doesn't work out well in a game, I think, oh, I'm doing it wrong. There must be a trick to it. Because I also try not to be like those kinds of people that say, you know, like, oh, it's this and that's fault. It's this other person's fault. It's the game's fault. It's the book's fault, or the whoever, you know. I try not to be like that. So it's a combination of things. If we're talking about an explanation for why I tend to blame myself first. I guess I give the benefit of the doubt. Seems like I'm falling asleep now. Let's come back tomorrow. Oh, me? I feel like the mainline plot isn't conveyed well enough. They give huge backstories to these characters, but they have no relation to the plot. Yeah, that's, actually, yeah. It does feel that way. Not even gonna lie. I think you described it pretty well. Like, they talk about the plot, and that's good, but it's a lot of, I want to say, like, they only talk. I would love to sleep now. It's not like they only talk, but it feels like that's a lot of what they do. And the only parts that show are like in the environments or through, backstories. But you kind of have to like piece and weave it together, it feels like. I think you're kind of right. It's not that direct, I guess. But they still try and like explain it to you. Which I guess in a way kind of makes sense. It's sort of because the nightmare and the shades aren't exactly well understood. So it's about you being put in the place of the characters who are just trying to figure this stuff out. What in the fuck? What happened to my controller? Who are trying to... No. Oh, snippety. There's some kind of like... Oh, no. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to wipe it down with something. It's that kind of like brownish gunk that always ends up in used controllers. It's like probably skin flakes and dirt. Are my fingers that dirty? I guess my fingernails a little dirty, but anyway, I'll just throw away this napkin for now. So I was saying, it's kind of like you're kind of stuck trying to piece it all together, I guess. Actually, I read a book that said you absolutely should blame faulty designs. I'll elaborate on that in a bit. I know story isn't a design, but I feel the principle still applies. What happened to your controller, bro? Clean your controller? I mean, I never felt like I needed to. It's fine. The rest of it is clean. It's just... You ever buy a used controller and, like, you check in between the cracks where the plastic pieces are, and then you find little bits of gunk? I think I'm definitely gonna clean this stuff out, because... I don't know. I did buy this used, but... I don't know, it wasn't that dirty. So it must be like a combination of sweat and skin flake, like skin residue for me. I've not. You haven't? Really? That's like every used controller I've ever seen in a game store. Sounds gross. I mean, it is, but like, I'm surprised. I thought that was common. I've seen that a lot on used game controllers. Oh man, now I'm not gonna beat the dirty hands allegation. So it's either me or Stein. You don't get affected by the nightmare. Come to think of it, Eddie said that there are shades that can mimic people. Like doppelgangers, right? Eddie is basically part of the nightmare as it stands. So it's a bit hard to say, but still. Is there no way they can take Eddie out of there? So shall we inspect Eddie now? Eddie's been contaminated too much, so I'm not sure. There are more questions now, such as who gave a gun to Stein? And who made the dimensional device? I thought she said that... Alright. Maybe it's just that I'm not paying attention. Let's take a break and look into it later. Thank you. I think I can use some break now. And these are some things that might help you with your house. Please take some. A text log, though, a dialogue log would absolutely help, though. So that I could, like, see the past options. 10 years old. Oh. Rated E for everyone. Rated erotic. Thank you. It might be useful. Futuristic hydraulic arm. Only one effect with the same name is applied. Indoor furniture. Feature engineering. HP plus 5. Stamina plus 10. It might be for, I think not what it is. Okay, you know what?
いつものように話せて。
I would love to do more, but this is getting to be a bit much. I kind of want to get along with the game. Because I still gotta harvest my pumpkins, and like, I don't have a lot of time left. So I really want to get going. I'm just gonna leave those pumpkins there. As for rated E for erection, as for the faulty design, I agree. I think the problem is actually recognizing when it's differentiating between faulty design and simple, like, error in judgment, if that makes sense. Because like I've said earlier, I don't think it's good to be the kind of person that blames design
お姉ちゃん、どうかした？
when it's actually, you know, poor inability to recognize it as such. They don't have any of those, so we're just gonna move on. It doesn't change? That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Movement speed. Okay. I think I'm ready now. Why did I do that? Are you just gonna be streaming Greyhaven until you're done? What, with like the game? Or like today, or the entire game? Because this is definitely gonna be a full playthrough. I'm gonna be real. Let's just go through the first half. This is gonna take a while. What's your first impression? Somehow confusing? Terrible. I mean, nothing else until you're done with Greyhaven. Oh, I'm thinking about streaming Jurassic Park on Super Nintendo. So I've got some dinosaur nostalgia kicking in lately. So I'm kind of thinking about streaming that, but the main focus is going to be Greyhaven as well. Terrible. Well, Eros isn't exactly the most beautiful desire. With a word like Eros, I would have expected it to be a little prettier than this. 1, 2, 3, 4. A fishy egg. Ooh. I am actually really liking the music here. I don't know why I went so dummy for the desert area, but this was pretty cool. Increase attack based on lost HP, defense minus 90%. Oh my goodness. Resurrection costs minus 30%. I really want them to, like, if they could just put like a dark gray square behind the text, because this is not helping it be legible. It's really hard to read that text about in front of Haganeth. Resurrection cost minus 30%, resurrection count plus 2. I need Haganeth Gonna ruin me. Maybe not ruin you, but yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I can play as Nicole. Cool. Ooh, okay. So I guess we should try playing as Haganeth then. Ruin is an after. Oh, okay. Some people say ruin, like, he can ruin my life. It's like, I don't think you want that. This is a space where everyone eats each other, dies, and is reborn. Be careful if you come across nests or dens. Got it. Mushroom of Tears. The egg. Okay. Might be able to get this like Dasher playstyle practiced. I might go soon though. I understand. It's probably like really late there for you. Oh right. Well, this isn't very convenient, but I'll start talking about FNAF 2 before you go. At least, assuming you're still here. And hi Julie, I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. I hope today's going well for you. Oh. Okay, as I suspected that was going to be an issue. As in for okay, as about FNAF 2. Let's see. Light spoilers at the most. It's definitely a much better horror movie, if you ask me. It really comes in kind of guns blazing. And the second half of the movie really drops off, but the first half is really strong and absolutely. I've been farming Edia. Tell me about Five Nights at Frederick for a second. I'm gonna read Julie's message real quick. I've been farming EDF since yesterday. My brain still? I think you might want to take a break. It doesn't sound like you're having fun. It doesn't sound like you're having much fun. But yes, it's a much better movie than... I think much better movie overall since in comparison to the first. I'm sure any reviewer would be eager to tell me otherwise, but I personally thought this was a much better movie. It was scarier. The lighting was a lot darker. The set pieces felt more ambitious, more creative. So a bit of a spoiler, it takes the Five Nights at Freddy's here for this one is the franchise location, not just some random one like in the first movie. And because of that, they're able to like change the place around and make it look more like it has some actual attractions, but it's still a small time place. Like even the props are there. They have like the little cups, which I thought was pretty cool. I will have to finish your... I'll have to respond to you. Hang on. I discovered that if I play in split screen with another class accounts for their mission completions, so it halves the grind in half. But also has my screen play face while the other guy AFKs. Oh, maybe you should invite a friend? It's a sequel actually. Despite me saying it's the franchise location, it is a sequel. It is kind of bust out. Okay, so this is where the story starts to go. They start to break out that trope of, oh, well, there was more, but play with me then. I don't have EDF. I have a bunch of other games I gotta play. But yeah, the set pieces are far more ambitious. I think there's this villain that's like... No, that's a bit of a spoiler for how he acts later, so I don't want to spoil that. But let's see. The music. Oh, it also Earth Defense Force. The music, it relies a lot more on the soundtrack than the first one did, I think. It has much more of a presence here. Even the dream sequence actually feels spookier and a little more trippy. Let's see. There's a bit of drama that I think kind of feels a little forced, but not really, because they're still using parts, like traits of the characters that could believably lead to these problems. So I don't think it's that forced, but it might feel like it a little bit. And it might feel very dumb and very questionable, but I promise you, or at least from my perspective, it was understandable from the perspective of these characters. In the second half, when it stops getting scary, like I said, it's easy to excuse if you think about it from the perspective of like the people working on this. So do try and go into this with some understanding. Ooh. So do try and go into this with some understanding. Remember, they're people too, and creatives, they're not stupid or anything. They do their best with a lot of stuff, contrary to what a lot of reviewers would have you believe. It's just that, they do the best they can, as deliberately as they can. In the first half of the movie, there are some places, even outside of the franchise location, that do still carry this good lighting and atmosphere, still carry this tension. But in the second half, it's in places where I don't think they really could have made it. It could have lit these sets and environments in such a way that's conducive to like proper horror, while still making it believable. And you'll get what I mean when you watch it yourself, when you see where that takes place. I think they kind of expand the scope a little beyond just if you've seen the trailers, they expand the scope a little beyond just the animatronics wanting to kill certain people. Now they're going to kill like a lot of random people, but still specific people. They kind of bring out more of the lore, and I think a few more of the characters. One more thing I really liked were the quality of the animatronics. I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's certain animatronics that, if you ask me, are certainly scarier than others. And you can kind of see why if you just like look at their eyes. It's believable in a way that those animatronics would have that kind of lighting in certain parts of them. And I think it's a shame that that doesn't carry over to the rest of them. But, that's neither here nor there. It's just that the newer ones were really good. It's just that those certain ones are really good compared to the other ones. Let's see. And I think they used some practical effects here. I don't feel personally like there were a lot of scenes in this movie that relied on a lot of CG of any kind. And if they did, it wasn't very noticeable. It's in like, I don't know, maybe eyes lighting up or something. Yapping time. Look, I was asked about a movie and I have to finish before he goes to bed. Ecstasy. Samurai recover 3 injury, increased defense. I want defense. And I'm sorry I'll respond to chat, but I do need to get this out and be organized because, again, I'm on a time limit. Something seems off. What's going on? Feeling an annoying energy. Felt this energy somewhere before. Let's see if we can't locate the source. What's Snake Eye? Coward in the woods. Go to Beehive and find a survivor. So what was I saying? Okay, yeah, so some of the animatronics are really good. There's like, I think, a little bit of CG, especially in one particular scene. But it's not going to be terribly noticeable, and it doesn't seem like it's on screen for very long. Even at a time. So I think all of the practical effects were really good. It does also make some interesting references to the games that I think also feel natural. Chicken jockey, Redstone. No, nothing like that. That I felt very natural even for the context of the movie. Like, even down to this one little meme, this one little FNAF meme. They had that in there. I'm not going to spoil which one it was, but it was in there. Ooh. Owie. Stop shooting stuff at me. Okay. Okay, always go for gunners first. Aha, that's what you get. Even down to this one little meme that, yeah, you know, you might cringe at, but I personally thought it was brought up in a very, like, natural and organic context. It didn't feel like anything was forced. Yeah, this weapon's just so much better for having knockback. So I think a lot of what they had, those little references, were pretty clever and interesting. There might be one that might feel a little forced, and it's not the meme one, don't worry. But that's just me. I think as a whole you'd probably like it a lot more, because even if you aren't like a big buff on the lore, you can kind of, even if you have like a rudimentary knowledge of the games in the series, you'll be able to spot what was from what and what came from which game. So I think as a game movie and as like just a horror movie in general, it was a massive improvement for the first movie. Where it felt like it was just holding back too much. The lighting was too light, the set pieces were too simple and straightforward. It just wasn't very scary, and there wasn't a lot of music to really use, if I remember that correctly. Very few likable characters. So it just wasn't a very good horror movie, if you ask me. It really felt like Baby's first horror movie. This one, a lot more so. It feels like they held back a lot less. They did more with what they could. And they probably know that their audience kind of grew up a little since the first movie. Like, heck, even the little girl, you get to see how much taller she is. She's not taller than Mike, but she's close to his height, which I thought was kind of funny. But they probably know that like the audiences for the first movie grew up, and they probably can, you know, hold back a lot less because they're probably older and can handle scares now. I don't know if that was the intention. Maybe they just wanted to dip their toes and see what they could get away with the first movie, but either way, a lot better now. Now I will respond to chat. Look, I know I go on a lot, but it's just when I'm talking about movies, yeah, I have a bit of a film chud in me, and he comes out. It's a game where you kill bugs. Yeah, it's like Helldivers 2, but if it was less slow and clunky and boring and less overrated. And I know I'm being extremely biased now, but I'm sorry, Earth Defense Force just looks really fun, even though I don't want to play it. It looks like crazy arcadey fun while I played Helldivers 2, and I think it is. I don't think it's all that gas that everyone said it was. And robots and dragons and shit that invade Earth. Basically Godzilla movies, but you're some random trooper. Understanding of what? You will have to explain that context to me. I find it funny when you speak about FNAF. I thought you would hate it because popular kids media. I kind of do. I just went in to watch it because I was bored and I thought, oh, you know, sure, let's give it a shot. Just because it's either that or spend my weekend inside alone at home, and you know, I don't want to do that. That's a drag to spend a Saturday. It's a drag to spend a Saturday that way. I love FNAF, but not enough to watch the movie. Same with Minecraft. Well, the difference with Minecraft is I hate Minecraft, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I get it if you don't, but it's only like an hour or two, and it's not that much to watch the movie, especially if you're watching it free anywhere. I think it should be fine. And if you can find it in like a store on DVD, it gets even cheaper. So if you wait a while, it gets even cheaper. But that's just me. To be honest, I don't mind the set lighting. I just want the story to portray the killer animatronics as, you know, killer animatronics. Then you'd be pleased with the second one. That's what I primarily didn't like about the first movie. Yeah, it doesn't go all in on what you're asking for, but it does seem to go a little further. Bad SFX are excusable, bad plot is not. That's fair. That's very fair. And you might not... I don't know. I feel like whenever people like complain about bad plots, they find flaws. I don't. I'm not the best at finding out what is and is not a bad plot point, and I kind of excuse a little too much, but so maybe you'll find things I didn't enjoy. Yapping time, very much yapping time, I'm sorry. And most video game movies tend to have bad plot because they can just write off fan service and nostalgia alone. Sadly, yes. My FNAF image got ruined forever by a tragic event. Oh yeah, that. Thankfully, I did not watch that. I'm very grateful that I don't watch iShowSpeed. Was it the Gregory? Oh. Have you heard of Among Us? Oh, no, it wasn't that one. There is a meme, but it's you'll have to see it. I don't want to spoil it. Don't worry, Helldivers is... I don't really like Helldivers fans. I swear, Helldivers fans are like some of the only fans online that just have this magic excuse to roleplay anywhere they want whenever Helldivers is mentioned and not get laughed out of the room. But do that if you're roleplaying with like Toho or whatever, and they'll chase you out. But Helldivers is perfectly okay somehow. Salutations, May. Among Goose. Oh, hi, Nanobanks. It's nice to see you. I hope everything's going well today. Who's May? But it's nice to see you. I hope everything... I don't... Anyway. Hope the stream went... I hope everything's going well for you. And how are you doing? You said something like you have to have some understanding of the creators, I think. Yeah, like... I didn't understand. Right. You have to have some understanding of, like, the people making this. So, like, in the case of... Oh, I don't know. Oh, what's a good example? Like sound engineers or musicians for, say, old retro games. Sometimes their music comes out weird, or it doesn't sound all the way they want it to, but that's because they're working with limitations on their hardware, on, say, like a Sega Genesis or something. In this case, you have to think about the people, like, filming this movie, setting up the shots, setting up the lighting, the positioning for certain things. Their job ain't easy. So I think there comes a bit of required understanding, and I think creatives need to be given a little bit of leeway, more than they are. just in everything, but in this case with movies, there are some parts that you might not like as much. But I want to say, like, bear with them. They're human beings and they're doing the best they can, you know? Defense, won't allow contained in this area. I do want relics. I need resources. Yeah, I thought, who was May? Helldivers fans and Warhammer fans fighting over being the most annoying fan. I don't know what makes them that way, man. I really don't. Oh gosh. Put in a little bit of autism and guns and you will have people that just do not shut up. Over there. Some glowy yellow stuff. Snake eyes! Look at that, Santa Claus! Like I win again. I do not remember how that line goes. I forever hate the whole democracy bullshit. Just shut up already. Bro takes a shit and yells, "This is for democracy!" Like, I don't know. The voice work is really funny in Helldivers, but yeah, they're a little obnoxious about that. Yeah, haircut. Oh, they're not telegraphing their attacks. Ooh. Oh. We're democracy. This is for democracy. Like, yeah, I already said it, but I think that's really annoying. Like, just stop with the role playing, man. We talking about monster girls. This is the thread for B women. Why are you talking about my control democracy? Man, oh, sorry, lol. I was saying hello to them. I'm just used to shortening. Ah, okay. My mistake. Really, I wasn't sure you were familiar with Mado, but I'm glad to see that. Thank you. Anyway, I gotta hit the sack. Have fun. Thank you for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed Mado. Oh, yes, to me. Don't worry about it, though. Vine boom sound effect. That was really loud. I'm probably gonna leave in like the next 10 minutes anyway. See you later, Mado. Rest well. Oh. Let me see if I can. Okay, this ain't working. I'm gonna have to break the hives. Oops. I did not mean to let out that laser. Okay. My name's Skylar White, yo. There's a huge beehive. It's a little cleaner and smoother than I thought a beehive would look, but okay. I wonder who was living in this hive. Let's try hitting it. Maybe, yeah, let's maybe not hit a beehive. Wait, instead of fighting, let's talk this through. Who are you? You're someone who can communicate. Please save me. I'm going out. Get rid of giant bee. No, I don't want to. Why they all think? Because this is a game for adult heterosexual people who like monster women. We like our women thick and meaty. That, and she's based on a bee, and they have like very large, what are they called? Thoraxes? Bugs have very large thoraxes in general, like a lot of the time. So I think that was the intention there. My name's Apis. I was running away and found myself here. Oh, she's so cute in her construction helmet, man. Okay, but what if they make them... What if they like them slim AF, spooky build? There are skinny monster girls. They're just kind of few and far between. I think like the ghosts in Monster Girl Encyclopedia or some of that. Any of like the spectral, ethereal, ghostly monsters like Will-O-Wisp. Definitely ghosts. I think have slimmer builds, but I'm not sure about that. Admittedly, KC kind of slowly and surely left away from thick-like and petite women, and he's been making them thicker ever since. Well, after a certain point, like, no, not after a certain point, over time. Like, I straight up think he's gonna have to update that whole store official render, because they're starting to overthrow the whole stores, and that's their whole thing. But yeah, some of them are kind of like that, I think. Does this game have an encyclopedia showing all of them, like the animal game you had? It doesn't have an encyclopedia per se, but it does show all of their CGs. But I don't think it lists a lot of like biography information on them, though. Not to my knowledge, no. So if there's one thing I'd like them to do with the models, it's kind of make them a little more true to the art, like how this bee girl, she has one strap lowered, but that's not the case on her model. I think that's kind of odd. The bees didn't kill me, but they put me to hard labor every day. It's a good thing that you are alive, right? You're not a bee? No, I've been collecting beeswax and avoiding spiders every day. Oh, wait, that thorax is mechanical. So she's not actually a bee. Oh, that's a shame. I built beehives over and over without any breaks. If I keep working like this, I'll faint and might become lunch. Might become a lunch because I'm useless. And then why don't you run away? No, even if I run, the other bees or spiders will get me. It's better to work here. But I really don't like it here. Alright, I'll save you. Really? Thank you so much. Wait. Oh wait, Apis. Oh. Wait, she can also be in the CGs. Interesting. Wait, why? I leave my post during work hours. No, it's coming! Queen, Mother of the Swarm. The CGs. Well, yeah, it's the closest I can think of. Oh, thank you so much. Why are you lowering your pants? Oh. Oh, thank you so much. Wait, why are you lowering your pants? I have to... I don't know. They're coming to get rid of me because I'm not working. Help me! I don't want to die. I'll take care of it. What's a cool one-liner for bees? My timing is really off, and this is why I can't into fighting games. You have been exterminated. Are you sure they're all gone? Saying that is a bad omen. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Oh, I be. If we stay here, you'll remain in danger. Oh, I don't know what to do, but I don't want to stay in this dangerous place. I'll take you to the village where I live. Village? There's a village around here? For sure, there are no monsters and shades. The half-demon who eats shades and slime mommy. And she's a slime mommy. Take me there! I want to escape this place. Follow me. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that, because like Apis is the one that can... I don't know if it's an NTR thing, or Apis and I just take turns on Haganeth, but... yeah. Drone. Plus 20 attack speed, plus 25 stamina, plus 40 critical damage, plus 30%. Reconnaissance drone crafted by Apis. That's pretty good. I don't know if I want to use that. It doesn't look like I can right now anyway. How long have you been here? Oh, poor girl. Oh, she's just like me at the workplace. Oh. Oh, okay, I can't go in here. Oh, there's a resource I missed! Oh. Hang on, I'll be right back. There we go. You cannot go to the store and look at the clerk thinking they have something NTR just going just from their looks. Oh, right. Okay. I didn't relay that to you. One of the patch notes for this recent thing is that they mentioned Haganith having a CG, and they list that Appiz can be part of that as well. And so I'm not sure really what's going on there. I think you can choose, but I don't remember. I guess we'll wait and see. I don't know. At first, so there's a reason why I thought there was like NTR stuff going at all, because there's a setting for the CGs where you can view only the safe ones, view the Yuri ones, and then view straight ones, and I'm not sure what that... And then you can view all of them, which I'm assuming means straight, and not restricted to just the Yuri ones, so I'm not sure what's going on there, and I'm a little worried, and also, yeah, I'm kind of nervous, because there's a reason for my paranoia, and NTR is extremely popular. So, as for whether or not Appiz was part of that NTR, I don't know. I'm seeing now that that's probably not the case, and I'm hoping I'm right that she's not part of it, but we'll probably have to wait and see. I'm confident it's not an NTR thing, though. I'm sure she wouldn't NTR anyone. I bet this is like Toho. You're the only person with a dong, which is annoying. So no danger at all. Not really, because we're playing as a girl. So, like, when you choose view all, there's probably a dong, but coming from who and where and why, I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know the context, because I would have thought our main character is the love interest, but I guess not. Our female main character, might I specify. Yuri NTR? 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage. Oddly enough, yeah. Well, I want to say NTR does 0 damage, but it's less likely to feel like NTR. Yuri sometimes feels like it can maybe be a threesome, but I want to stay cooped up at home too. Alright, well that's done for now. Let's clear the nightmare. Adhesive. I could use glue. I haven't gotten any of that yet. Realm of Arrows depths. Praying the cow doesn't have NTR, or I'll have to buy a coffin for you. Yeah, you'll definitely have to buy me a coffin. Resources. Cooking spit, Realm of Arrows, Altar of Memory. I don't know about that. She's all in on attack, and I don't like that. Cover 3% plus 3 HP on kill. Resurrection cost minus 30. I didn't even get full health either. Let's just go back to Dana's house. And get this little bee rescued. And that was the first time I used the altar of memory. Because those stat disadvantages actually kind of scared me. I don't really trust them that much. Like, I know it seems like I'm a little too paranoid regarding the NTR thing, but you have to understand there's a reason for that, and that's because many a time have I gone looking for, like, MILF and mommy stuff on not just N-Hente, but, like, that other alternative to Sad Panda, the one that actually works, GE Hente, I think it was, which I'd heavily recommend. I'm gonna sound really stupid, but I never managed to get myself into Sad Panda because you have to wait for them to send you an email, but I followed all the steps and they never sent me that email, so they didn't open their doors for me. There's like an absurd amount of gatekeeping. Holy fuck, you cannot go on and not warn about spooky pumpkins. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I will add a disclaimer next time for problematic and triggering content of spooky pumpkins. Warning! You may get unalived by unsettling gourds. Please do not demonetize me, YouTube. So you're Apis. I'm Dana. Hello. I'm Apis, who almost became bee food. Seems like the situation has worsened. I'll let you take care of our guest Maho. So soon? Oh. Eek! Don't kill me, please! Just kidding. We won't harm you here. When she said take care of with the quotation marks, I thought she meant build a house, but that was me. That wasn't my bad. Alright, so as I was saying about the mommy and MILF stuff, I've looked through it, DL site as well. Many a time was that infernal tag there. NTR, cheating, cuckoldry. So many times. It's like, unironically, I think one of the most popular tags on DL site. It's just in all of Japan, really. Last I saw, but this was a while ago. So, I'm a little on my toes about it. Because it doesn't seem like the West has much of a problem with it either. You see people kind of screech about NTR, but stuff keeps getting made. And it seems to be getting more popular, so... But I'm just kind of saying that on vibes. Either way, I've seen it a lot. I've seen it around a lot, and I don't like it one bit. And that is the reason why I'm paranoid, because like it keeps showing up. It's like you keep getting sidelined by, I don't know, wild dogs. After a certain point, you're going to start thinking, there could be wild dogs here. But I have a car, and with a car you can go anywhere. The PDF file self-exit his life, but not before unaliving it. You had me fooled. I almost thought you were a legit content creator from there. And talking to me about how crazy the situation is. Probably. Go have a checkup with a kid named Eleni, and avoid the fox mask with the horn. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous, but since it's safe now, I guess I can build my own house. That big beehive of yours isn't your home? That's the royal chamber, not my personal home. Bees are scary. Meals only come twice a day, and I worked nearly 60 hours a week. Ugh. Really struggled. It's not half bad, is it? Even if they are all the same species, if they don't work hard enough, they are killed and given to the larvae as food. I feel like that's probably actual stuff that happens with bees. Because if you've known anything about bugs, they're scary mofos. So I can believe that. And that's why I'm going to build my own house and stay here. Is that so? How long would it take? I have the right tools. Lay the foundation, build the house. It might take a month. That's a long time. I'll help you. If you ask my mommy. It's alright. That's good enough already. You've done enough. I'll do this myself. I have to fix my equipment first. We have a house builder. I'll make her do it. Agnes, build a house for Apis. Can't we just leave her be? She said she wants to do it herself. Shall we just feed her pumpkin peels for a month? No, fine, I'll do it. What kind of house should I build for her? Something like a beehive? I'm just making it ordinary. A beehive would be easy if only I only had wax. In that case, Maho, please give me 10 wood, 10 stone, 5 wax, and 5 scrap metal. Done. I can make it quicker if you let me read her memory. Oh, wait, hang on. Right. Okay, so it doesn't unequip anything. Explosive serum. Stamina plus 42, critical damage plus 20%. Ring created from the explosive element of a disintegrated phantom. Okay, that's pretty strong. Poison scales, HP plus 54, made from sturdy scales and nightmare plants. I'd rather have something that doubles my HP, but that sounds pretty good. Defense ornament, plus 50. Ooh. Attack speed, plus 25. Stamina, plus 40. Critical damage, plus 30%. Constant drone crafted by Apis with a damage buff, too. If you've collected everything, put it in. Agneth's pot splashes around noisily. Done. Check it out. Thank you, Mommy. 5th. Talk to Apis. What do you mean 5th? Yeah. Oh, wait. Being a content creator is insulting as calling yourself an influence. Content creator should absolutely be an insult. Like, I can only say that. I don't think of a reason. I can't think of a reason to not use that in a derogatory manner just because it got so ruined by big YouTubers and. But I said I'm not going to be racist, so I'll stop the topic there. Yeah! My tools are ready. What's up? There's a house for you. Ready? Can I see it? Sure, I'll call the others too. Pachi, 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 Pachi. Oh, she's crying. No, baby. No, don't cry. Little baby. You're my little sister now. House is beautiful, built so quickly. Amazing. My mom is amazing, isn't she? Anything is possible here. I don't want to lead her on, but like, kind of want to indulge the mommy thing a little bit. Like, I don't know what's get to. Let me just indulge my mommy fetish. When you unlock sex with the bee now, I don't know when we unlock sex with characters. It's probably at the very end of like their quest lines. So we haven't unlocked sex with any of these, with any of these characters just yet. A new house for me. I'm so thankful. I did nothing for you guys. Now all you have to do is live here in peace. Thank you so much. If there's anything I could help with, please tell me. What skills do you have? I don't know much about magic, but I think I can make a house or furniture for Maho. I'm not much of a woodworker, come to think of it. Yeah, why am I living in a tent? Yeah, my mom, yeah. Oh, isn't it what you wanted? Might not be much, but I'll give it a try. And I'll give you the tools I use. I'll use it when I flatten the land. Oh, it's dangerous for animals. Please handle with care. Thanks, I bet you can flatten the shades too. The equipment is sturdy, so it won't be a problem, but please handle it carefully. Piece of shit game expects me to read dungeons and do... It expects me to read and do dungeons before me chorking it. Yeah. Stupid game. I'm supposed to gamble for this. It's 2026. Catch up. Make me spend at least $100. Gosh. So I can unlock the CG seats. Oh. Let's see. Crust. Whoa. 74 attack. Worker of the Hive. Apis joins. Mom, why only my house? Yeah, I'm guessing... If I had to guess why that patch note mentioned Apis in these revival scenes, I think it's that Apis can sometimes be the one to revive us. But that's my guess. Crust Crusher. Equipment created by Apis for construction purposes. When equipped, you can move your own house. Attack 12 stamina, attack speed slow. Oh, sweet. Let's try it on now. There's a tough swing. Oh! That might be fun to play with. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Minecraft. Minecraft! Minecraft in my not Minecraft game? I'm wondering if she's fond of a certain hardware brand that may or may not share the same share its name with a certain species of common household pet. Oh, I don't know if they have that in your country. I'm talking about like the cat hardware brand and hardware and tools. Do they make tools? I think they make tools. They definitely make like construction equipment and stuff. I can work with this. I can work with this. Is work that important for you? If you don't work, there's no reason for you to exist. That might be the hardest black pill I've ever seen in my life. And I can still work. Continental walls, high altitude AA towers. Just leave them all to me. That won't be necessary. Sorry. Then what can I do? What are you good at? I'm good at building. Apis is just like me. Like, I'm constantly scared that somebody's gonna fire me. I'm used to people being mad at me. Even in my dreams, I build hives for bees. And could you build me a house? What? You're homeless? My mom only gave me a tent. Others have a fine home to themselves, but only you, Mahal, live in a tent. I thought it was by choice. Why do you live in a place like that? I wish I knew. But it's fine. Good, I have something to do now. Of course, I don't mean that it's fine that you're living in a tent. Then could I trust you with my house? Leave it to me. Oh, thank you so much. She's strong. Thanks, little sister. Apis is so nice to me. I didn't have a lot of material on hand, so it's a bit small. But this is a house just for you, Maho. It's great. If you could gather more materials, I can make it bigger. Of course, I can also modify it a little like other people's houses. And furniture. Don't you need some? Furniture? I can make it. Wait. If you need anything... No, even if you don't need anything, you can call me. I have nothing I need, but okay. I'll see you again. If you ever need anything, call me, okay? She's so nice to me. Home expansion is now available. Bring materials to Apis to have them build your desired home. I'm going to dump so much wood on her. That sounded very... Context needed. Oh man, I cannot tell you how much the map would help you around here. Where's my faster run thingy? Uh. Not the not the B, the pressing machine. Oh, the pressing machine is the Minecraft reference. Let me see. Oh, when she says A, it's like a bee buzzing. That's cute. Let's see. Mouse upgrade. Oh. Wait a minute. Mist flower. Ooh. House model after Stein's house. The one's own home. Inspired by Nicole's. May's house. Rose. Bold colors added to Stein's house. Tulip. A house designed to embrace nature as it is. Ooh, which kind of house should we get? I don't know. This one looks very Animal Crossing-like, and it's nice, but I want Tulip. That one looks really nice. Or Cynthia, which I'm guessing is meant to look like Apis' house. Cole's, May's. House with bold colors added to Stein's house. I like Tulip. What do you think, chat? Chat, what we thinking about this one? Oh wow, that's 3,000 souls though. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna need you to make a down payment of 3,000 random people's souls. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna need a response like ASAP because I'm actually about to end the stream in a bit. Bro, you just got the house and you want a new one already? I want to not have to upgrade it ever again. It's like what I did with Yu-nee. I did my best to future-proof her as much as I could. Or have others future-proof her. That was not a good example. Oh, I'm trying to future-proof the house. I want it really, really good the first time, so I don't have to pay any more souls ever again. That's what I'm trying to do. I'll have to pay it either way. Initially, not afterwards. Initially. Fuck me. She's a bad mommy. Yeah. So we know your favorite. Well, since you're not giving me an answer, we're just gonna go for a Tulip. And then we'll handle the souls thing another time. We'll just grind. Oh, to touch you. This is that kind of game you buy to jork it, but stay for the life. It's a game you play genuinely for fun. It just happens to have characters that make you want to jork it, which I think is how all games should be. Make house upgrade. Oh, we have everything open to us now. Except that. None of those. Say devotee. Wait, I enter through the window? Oh, this is so much better. Call me fake gamer for the way I play this like it's Animal Crossing. Crazy to think that our house was bigger and she made it so much bigger. Reposition. How do I rotate it? Some bookshelf. Oh, okay, I left her. And in the middle. Now we have let's see, what should we have? Cushion set. Jar, bed. Ooh, that one's nice. Folded quilt. A go board. Antique bookshelf. One's nice. Antique cabinet. I want to have that close to me. I'm gonna go here. It reminds me of Spiral Knights. Oh yeah, it does kind of have a, like that top-down Spiral Knights gameplay, doesn't it? Holy nostalgia. I remember I played Spiral Knights once, just for the hat really, but it was a nice little game. Though I heard the monetization got kind of bad, which is a shame because I did like the look of it. Remove. Let's see. Oop. Oopsies. It's like doing everything in a corner. Let's see where I put it. Even better. Which one was it? Drawer. Ah, right, it was drawer. Alrighty. Now we're gonna sleep and end the stream. Everyone did it for the hat. Back then we weren't used to Gotcha mechanics, aka, you need more energy to keep going, pay or fack off. Yeah, I wasn't... That's true. It was annoying when I saw that. I was like, why? Let me just play the game more, but... Alas, that was Spiral Knights. But in any case, thank you all so much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I know it was a lot. It wasn't terribly productive. For that, I'm sorry. I'll try and be better next time, though I am unfortunately going to have to be off for the weekend for family-related matters. But thank you for coming along to the stream. Thank you. I hope you all had fun. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Nanobanks. Thank you, Mato. And yeah, thank you to anybody who might be rewatching the VOD. Yeah, go man. I know I just got back into streaming. But it's kind of... I mean, family's family. Oh, I wanted to talk about Yu-nee's redesign. I mean, it's not like it matters to yap about it. But I guess I might as well. I've been driving myself crazy regarding that redesign. So I think I'm going to split Yu-nee into two different designs. The one I have now, that you don't see, the one that I've been working on lately, is probably just going to be for my eyes only. It's like my OC, quote unquote. That's going to be more or less just for me. And Yu-nee now, the one you're seeing on the stream, it will probably be how she'll always look in these streams, maybe. Unless, like, the only one that's going to be highly subject to change is the one that's for me, that's not on streams. As for this one, I'm thinking about making very minimal changes to it, like lowering the length of the skirt, raising the length of the skirt and removing the jeans. And that's probably gonna be it. Because, yeah, sure, Yu-nee is not really terribly spooky looking. She doesn't look that much like a ghost. A lot of people still think she's an ice spirit. But I've driven myself so insane about this, I just kind of want to stop bothering. Because every time I try to change her into something that looks more ghostly, it feels like it's just not quite right for me, and I've gotten into a fundamental issue where I don't even know what I want anymore. So, that's it. I'm just kind of done. I'm gonna sort of take the easy way out that is not paying somebody else to redesign her for me, because I'm a little too prideful to want to do that, so... yeah, I don't know, I'm taking the easy way out, because this has been a bit ridiculous. I think I'm gonna... For the personal one, I think I'm going to just like sketch her a bunch of times without colors and see if I can figure out what colors she would look good in, because asking other people for advice has given me so much grief, because I feel like I've been trying to please people who just don't like her design. And, you know, that's not to say this wasn't error on my part. There absolutely was. It's just that I think I need to admit that this is a challenge I can't overcome, unfortunately. So, the changes are the ones that are seen will be pretty minimal, if even noticeable. There's not going to be much of a Yu-nee, you know, new model debut or anything, nothing special like that. And this is more or less becoming more of a personal project for me. And Yu-nee will, yeah, probably just be my, like, she always was kind of my OC, but because, like, let's be honest, a VTuber is like more or less somebody's OC put at the forefront, but I think to an extent even more so. And I feel a little safer with knowing that there will be a version of Yu-nee that's both mine and unable kind of something the rest of the internet won't see, but that's just me. I did ask Grok for advice. I didn't upload any files to him, but I did ask him for some stuff. Actually, good advice, but I don't know. I'm just never quite satisfied with it. I'm too picky for my own good. As for why I brought this up, I just kind of wanted to yap about it. I shouldn't have, but I did because I wanted to talk about it. But that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you all so much for coming along. From Big Sister, have a good night, and Oyasumi. How dare you, yeah. Oh, crud, I did the thing VTubers do. That means I'm a VTuber. Everyone, I'd like to announce my graduation. I've gone in a very serious drama and I disagreed with somebody over their favorite color. I must graduate now. Chat, clip that. Don't clip it, chat! Don't clip it! I need to paywall it behind my Patreon! Ow, my throat. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today's stream, so thank you all. So again, thank you all. And I'll see you in next stream, which is gonna be the next weekend, the weekend after next, so. Oh yes, me.